In today's video, I'm going to work on my business and not in my business. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Me Work live stream number 235 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel, where I show you my favorite extensions, tools, and tips for building and maintaining Joomla sites. I also work on Joomla sites, build them, maintain them, migrate them from Joomla 3 to 4, actually go 1.5 and up to other versions. If you're looking to hire someone short-term or long-term, or even just to get you out of spot, send me an email, tim@cybersalt.com, and let's talk. All right, today's video is brought to you by our channel sponsor, mysites.guru. Head on over to mysites.guru, get a free site audit for it, your Joomla site. While you're there, check out all the tools and information, which will save you time and money, managing one or multiple Joomla sites. MySites.guru has just done a refresh, like a 2.0 look to it. And so if you haven't been, I've been under the weather. So if you haven't been to MySites.guru for a while, head on over and check it out. Check out the new look. Definitely we'll be checking out some things too. Hello to Bjorn in chat. And hello to Valerie. She says her autoplay is turned on this time. Valerie was horrified to find out last week that while she was chatting away waiting for the stream to start, it had started, but her video hadn't started. That's happened to me too. In fact, my video is running. I usually stop it because I don't need it running twice here on the channel. But anyways, Valerie was very horrified, but you know what? That was fine. I've messed up so many things on my stream, and it was not a big deal. So I haven't replied to your comments yet, Valerie, but I appreciated them. Hello, Powell. Powell, yeah, good to have you here. All right, so like I said, I've been a little bit under the weather. I have just a little bit of a tickle left. Oh my goodness, I still have the ad on there. I still have a little bit of a tickle left in my throat, but it will come along. Paul, okay. Thanks, Paul, for helping me with the pronunciation. It's important to me to pronounce people's names correctly because that's who you are. Hey, today's picture is a picture I took coming back from, let's see here. Let's fix it this way here. You see the whole thing. Coming back from a trip I took across the strait here. I live on southern Vancouver Island, was over to Port Angeles a couple of years ago, back in like 2022, to meet a client who was happened to be in the area from the UK, and went over and saw my friend Juan. And on the way back, there's this beautiful sunset. That's actually, I think that's the sun setting behind Vancouver Island, the island that I live on. Anyways, I thought I would share that as the background picture just for today. So let's put that on there. All right, so let's turn our attention to the screen. And to do that, I go over here. There we go. Now, if you watched my live stream, which was the last live stream of the year, not last week's, that was the first of the year, when I had Chetan Madan here. Chetan has returned to India. We had a really great time. Lots of fun. And that's partly probably why I was sick from just being worn out. But but that's okay. It's a good kind of worn out. I actually caught the bug, I think, just before he got here. But anyways, my live stream at the end of the year, talking about my plans for success for 2024. I talked about that book, the E-Myth, the E-Myth Revolution. Anyways, it's about entrepreneurship and some things that I was going to do differently in my business. Now, I've not gotten much work done. I'm still way behind on a bunch of things. Between the week that I took off with Chetan visiting here and then being sick and catching up on things, I want to, there's things I want to put in effect that I had plans for. And one of them is to have the Joomla Training Cohort Forum up and running in a way that would let me direct people to post their requests excuse me, Their requests for help, the free requests that I often get through the channel or through other methods. And then I can answer them there, or maybe other people taking part in the forum can answer. And most of all, the goal, the purpose of that forum and of my business is to provide kind support for Joomla. And so today I'm just going to take, instead of working in the business, doing some of the things that need to be done, I'm going to work on it in this perspective. In fact, you know what? I was thinking today as I made my thumbnail, working on my business. I thought, well, what acronym is that? And working on my business spells WOMB. W-O-M-B, working on my business, WOMB. So I thought, wow, there's something to that. I might start a series, a WOMB series, working on my business. And anyways, I thought this was pretty cool. So let's take a look at the back end of the site. I am in dark mode here. I don't have the light mode, dark mode switch here. So let me just on my computer switch to light mode. I think that works better on live streams. There we go. Yeah. Now, there's some things that we could look at here too. My site breaks when I move it up to PHP 8.2. And I need to figure that out. Zulima, good to see you. I need to figure out what's going on with that. But what we're going to be looking at today, the main thing, before we get distracted by other things, is the forum. All right, and here it is. It looks pretty plain. There are some template things I need to do here because I need some padding on this side here in the template design. But what I want to do is just go over and make sure that everything is set up well for people to add and would make sense. And just to refresh become aware again of Kunina. Kunina is a really great forum, works great in Joomla. It's probably the go-to forum in Joomla, maybe the only forum in Joomla. But what I'm hoping is to just have this working well and looking well for when people pop by. All right, so if we go into the back end of the site and let's go to components and we'll go down to Kunina forum and to the dashboard, we can see lots of activity in here that we can look at. Logs, templates, categories. I think this is where I want to start out, is with the categories, because as we can see here, Joomla Training Cohort, that's the main section, and then I have general discussion. All right. So one thing I want to put on here is to have some rules. That just some rules for the forum and an explanation of it, maybe even a module up here. And so I think with general discussion, that should probably be above the Joomla Training Cohort, because there may be other areas that we open up in this in the future. So to do that, we're going to go down to this in the back here, and I want to change the order. Now, you would think that I could please sort the order. Okay, sorry. My mouse over here. Oops, try again. Okay, so please sort by order to enable reordering. Oh, okay. Reorder, sort by order. I think that is that. So let's see here. No, well, please sort. Oh, sort by this column. Okay. There we go. Now, okay. Interesting. All right, so this column up here is where we're sorting. General discussion. Okay, that didn't quite go where we wanted it to. There. Now, if I clean that cache and go back here, Also looking for feedback and ideas of what should actually be on here. So now we have general discussion. Probably maybe this top in area, instead of it just starting with general discussion, I should what should I have at the very top of the forum here? General discussion of Joomla Training Cohort, catch-all. And so I have this set that right now all comments on articles. So for instance, let me just show you this. NetShaker open here. Here's a little article I placed on yesterday just saying Happy New Year to everyone, saying that it's finally back in the office. If we go to here and view the article, down at the bottom, I can leave a comment. Now, this is for short comments on the article, but if I log in to comment here, any comments I place will create a new thread on the new thread in the forum. And I think that is what I want to do. Watch, let's log into the front here and log in. All right. Now let's go to NetShaker. Happy New Year, everyone. And now I can log in here with this message. All right. And then I also have this other comment thing at the bottom here. Now, that is the comments tool from Store.j extensions that I have on the site. And I think I want to direct comments to the forum because I really want to get people into the forum. So let's go into the back. This is something I was not thinking about doing. Let's go into J comments. Let's see. Comments. Where is that? Oh, there. Yeah, he has his at the top. J comment. And there's someone that has commented on my consultation request form. So there's somewhere in here that I can tell this not to appear. Let's see here, settings. Yeah, permissions, main settings. Exclude pages, yes. So I'm going to exclude, for now, let's exclude the NetShaker. Whoops. Let's refresh that. All right. Let's go here. We're going to exclude NetShaker. All right, exclude those pages. And that's based on the menus there. Okay. Now, if I save that and we go back here and we refresh. Now, oh, we still get that comment there, eh? Clean cache. Come on, what's going on? Exclude players. Okay. Restrictions, no. Main settings. I think this is exclusion filters. Various extensions. One for the format must be component view ID, content category 10. Okay, if you exclude an entire content. So I'm going to have to figure out how to filter that out. I would have thought that maybe that, let's see here, excluding NetShaker. If I click on NetShaker, yes, there's the padding issue too. If I exclude the NetShaker, so the comments do not show there. So I have to figure out, exclude the filters by this. So component.view.id. All right, let's go to Let's go to menu, main menu. Oh, you've got that Comcanina sidebar right. Padding inline to rem. Okay, that's excuse me. Let's go to my NetShaker link here. Here's the link to that category view. I'm wondering if that is going to be enough for me to exclude by filters. Format must be component.view.id. So we go view component content dot view, just category dot id. Let's just try this. Otherwise, I'll have to do some forum surfing here. content.category.13. Let's see if that does it. Oh, look at that. All of a sudden. Oh, it was already disappeared there. Maybe there was some caching thing happening. All right, good. Because what happens here is, watch, if I put this in here, and hi everyone, Happy New Year. Please feel free to share your New Year, how 2024 has been going. Now watch, I'm going to submit this. And now when we go, I have this discussion here. People can log in to discuss. I need to do some formatting there. But if we go to form index, we see that there is a new discussion here in NetShaker. Happy New Year, everyone. And that's automatically set to there. Now, if someone comments on another article and it's not meant to go anywhere, then it's not set to go to a specific area. It goes to this catch-all. And what I would like to do is make it so that on catch-all, when I go in and I view these, I can actually moderate and move them to where they should go. This is by Vinny. Oh, Vinny's feeling better. Oh, a year ago. Oh, blank. Okay, there's blank. By a visitor. Replied by Find Web Help. This is 2 months and a week ago by a comment that Vinny made. So if this were something that I wanted to put in in general discussion, or let me get a sip of my tea here. Oh boy, that's nice. Yeah, a bit of honey in there too. Then I could actually moderate this, and I could moderate the topic. What can I do? Move options. Yeah, I can move it to somewhere else. Okay, so I think for the point of new discussions, catch-all, this is where I would want all catch-all. So place new comments, go on articles default. Okay, let's change the description of that. Let's go to components and forum. I should leave this tab open here. Canina forum dashboard, categories, general discussion, and I can put general discussion. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Catch-all. If you are not sure where to put your, to ask your, if you're not sure of the best place to ask your question, or ask it here, and a moderator will move it to where it should go. This is also the place where new comments and articles go by default. When they don't have an automatic home setup. All right, here we go. If you're not sure of the best place to ask your question, ask it here and a moderator will move it where it should go. This is also the place where new comments on articles go by default when they don't have an automatic home location set up. Category header. Oh, interesting. Let's put this. Header goes here. Where does that show up? Here. If we save that, go back here and refresh. All right, we go to catch-all. Where does the category header? Oh, here we go here. Ah, okay, so we can put a little header there. Interesting, catch-all. If you're not, remember to be kind. All right, let's do that. Let's just put that in there for now, and we'll figure it out. Category header. Remember to be kind. Remember to be kind, or we'll kick you out. That's the funny thing about organizations. Some of the highest values that they have, the main thing that they put and practice with their clients and help their clients with, sometimes gets overlooked in the blind spot and becomes their weakness right inside the organization itself. So, for instance, on the topic of kindness, we could be kind to all kinds of people, but not kind to each other in the things. Or if someone comes onto the forum and is not kind, we could be unkind in how we treat them, which is hypocrisy. We'll refresh. And anyway, so that is there. Now, let's take care of a few things. Now, Bjorn, before I look at your padding issue here, I'm going to go into close this here. Oh, let's try this enable CK enable front edition. Oh, this is the page builder. All right, center top. That's not what I want. What I want to do is go into template creator CK, open, and this is the CyberSalt default template. You'll notice over here I just don't have the padding here that I need. So here we have like I need some padding on this center here. So I'm going to edit the styles here and go to block and formatting. And you'll see that I need, is it margin that I want or padding? I want margin. I don't want it on the inside, I want it on the outside. And so that is, I want margin. And I'm going to put 10 on the outside of this center here, right? That's where I'm at. 10 on the outside. Let's just save that. Because once I get this right on the template, then I can make the other changes of things as well. Refresh. Ah, yeah, we moved that over. Now, did I move it enough? Let's just look at NetShaker, how that looks. It is, but it's really not over that much by itself, is it? And in fact, user menu, this sidebar it probably needs a bit of padding as well. So let's just fix that up right here now. Edit the styles, block, formatting. So I want some, let's put 10. Now remember, that's going to give me 25 between these two here. And yeah, now let's just take a look back here. Let's move this over here. Good. I'm just trying to look at the shading here too. Oh, it's all in shading, doesn't have its side there. All right. So let's save and apply that and refresh. Oh, and that moved over. So then we end up with a bit more space here. I still think I would like more space. If I look at this dotted line here and go inspect, yeah, it's that dotted, okay, that dotted line goes right over, but it's obeying that padding. So I think that's better. So that means if we go to the forum, oops, here we go, and refresh. Oh, now we get things a little bit nicer there. And that is good. I think that's much better. It's giving room. I almost think that it would be nice to have a bit more there. I could add a bit more padding here in this particular module here as well. But I think it's at least a lot better, because now when I close this here and am actually in there, there's some space there. Now this is not great spacing for the title here either, is it? Or at the top, I need a bit more. So let's just see how that's happening here. Yeah, too much at the top here. So just while we're in here, why don't we fix that as well? Main content. Let's go into here and let's go to block and formatting. Oh, I got 20 and 20, but I don't have any at the top. So let's do 20 pixels. And that bumps that down nice. We'll save and apply and refresh. Yeah, and it bumped down. I mean, I need something a little bit more spectacular for the heading there. But now when we view that, there's that there. Now this, I need more space for the title there. And that's where I can fix that here. For an actual bottom, oh, here's title for block 1. I don't think that's not what I want though. I think it's the title here. So for content, settings, no, block, text, somewhere I can change the heading in here and add a bit of space between that. Where do I do that? It's almost like I almost feel like I could do that in the whole page somewhere, I think. Oh, here we go. Titles, heading 1. Is it formatting? Yes. All right. So heading 1, I want a little bit more space at the top. So heading 1, I'm going to put some margin at the top. Let's do 10. And for heading 1, I would like to have, let's try 15. Whoops, where I'm lost here. Let's try 15 on the bottom. And that jumped down, and save and apply and refresh. Yeah, and that's better. And I need to revisit this and make something, maybe have a different color, maybe a nicer font for that. But I almost think here though, still over here, this is too close. That is too close. Again, so I'm going to go into the center, block, formatting. I'm going to I'm going to put 20 there. I want more space. And I think I'm going to do the same thing here again. Block formatting 20. Now I'm going to have to come back later sometime and change it because I might not want 20 on my mobile view. So we will see how that looks. Refresh. Yeah, that's broken out. A lot nicer. All right. Now, Bjorn with the padding issue, let's go back into the forum and see how things look here. We'll go to forum. All right, so we've got this a little bit here. It's a little bit bigger space, but I don't mind that because that helps for the reading here. Bjorn, do we still need to use your padding inline to rem? Does that apply here now that I've bumped this out a little bit? Or was there a particular view that was really good for? Let's go to catch-all. And seems to look pretty good. And there's the catch-all. So we don't need that catch-all now. So I'm going to delete that one. Oh, I select this, go, and I'm going to permanently delete it. All right. Okay, so it's the template change. Okay, good. Because I appreciate you finding that, but I knew that before I changed anything in the forum, I should probably change that for the whole template. So if that did that. Okay, so someone comes to the website and they go, hey, I want to ask a question. Go to the forum and it's like, where do I post it? Netshaker, Joomla Training Cohort, Case Studies, Joomla 3 to 4 Migration, Template Creator CK, members, here's 2 members, 8 for guests on, where should I post? I don't know, channel discussion, catch-all. Okay. Great. All right, so I don't even know that maybe general discussion works because I'd like to put in here something where I can put some of the rules and that as well. But here, someone could go in here, they could click catch-all, and then they could then do a new topic and enter the subject, and they would have their little editor here, and that would be good. And great. All right, so let's think about for a second what sorry, what other sections I should have. I think maybe general discussion. I want that's public. All of these are public right now. Joomla Training Cohort, Case Studies, Joomla 3 to 4 Migration, Template Creator CK. I guess I would want to create some other forums that people might want to post in. And create subforums for those things as well. But I think maybe I might wait to see what questions people ask. So for instance, we could, let's see, Joomla Training Cohort, Case Studies, Joomla 3 to 4 Migration. That's a whole topic. We could make one for Joomla 5. Template Creator CK, that's an extension. I should probably Joomla 3 to 4 Migration, Joomla extensions. Let's make a new one here, a new category. Joomla extensions. It's not that. It is going to be in the Joomla Training Cohort. Let's call this Joomla Extensions. Published. Description. Discuss Joomla different Joomla extensions here. Ask about or discuss different Joomla extensions here. Category header. Note. This is not meant to be a substitute for this area is not meant to be a substitute for getting support from the developers. You are of the extensions, this area is not meant to be a substitute for getting support from the developers of extensions you're using. I think that will be good. I like this because now if someone if someone asks something, say about Template Creator CK or something else, hello Marius, good to see you today. Welcome to the channel. In fact, Marius, I think you've been on the stream before, right? Okay. Topic template. That'll be interesting. All right, so I'm going to save and close that. So we end up with Joomla extensions. Now I want to go into Template Creator CK, and then I'm going to make it a child of Joomla extensions. Save and close. Now when we go back to the forum, Marius says yes. Yes, this is, you've been here before. Yes, this is your first time. That's what I get for asking 2 questions. But now, if I refresh here, nice. Now we have Joomla Training Cohort, Case Studies, Joomla 3 to 4 Migration, Joomla Extensions, and then we have this other topic, Template Creator CK. Oh, I like this. I like this because this will allow me to organize things. Okay, Valerie says you don't have any experience with Kanita forum. Just checked out the Gen. Kanita has a free module to add a search box to your Kanita forum. Sounds useful. And you've created a link. Let's take a look at it. Maybe I'll put that on there. Yeah, cool. Let me just open it up here. And there's what Valerie has shared. Kanita search module. I wonder if, okay. Let's try installing that. Let's put that on here. Even though I don't have much to search, let's first of all go to System and Modules. Let's make a new one. And I'm going to go Kanita, K-U-N. Kanita latest. So I don't have that one in there yet. Good. All right, so let's go download. Kanita Discuss. That's the one that you can install, and comments on an article will create a thread in Kanita forum as well. Latest module, stats and search. And what did I have here? Latest. Okay. So let's do all of these. Let's download stats and module. stats. In module. A search module. All right, so now go system, install, upload. I know Ruud van Lent is active in the Kanina community. And all right, so we're going to install Kanina stats. Requirements, Kanina Form 6.2, and we're going to install Kanina Search. Great, let's go to System, Site Modules, Manage, Install, Extend, System, Modules. And did they put a default in when I installed? Yes, they did. So when you install a module in Joomla, they usually put in one version of it right away. That's often the case. So I could go new and create a new one, but there's already one in there. So I'm going to leave this, name that. I'm going to put it in a right column. All right, so here's my template creator CKI. My right column, sidebar right. Sidebar right. Going to publish it. And I want conditions. I'm going to okay. So this is Regular Labs Advanced Module Manager. I'm going to create a new condition set. And I'm going to, the rule will be for Joomla content, no. Components. Include for Kanina component. All right. I'm going to save and close that. I believe that was saved, but we'll do that. Now, let's refresh. Oh, and there you go. Kanina search keyword. Now, Kanina, no one knows what Kanina is. It's actually forum. So, and I forgot to turn off show the title, but I'm going to put that forum search. Forum post search. Let's just go. Let's try that. Let's see how that looks. Okay, forum post search. Yeah. And it says keyword. So I'm going to look, let's look for location. That's a word that we see there. We hit enter. It's doing this little search. And the results are at least one keyword should be over 3 characters long. All right. So that didn't quite work there. All right, but we got this. All right. So the date here, any date. All right. And let's go location. Hit enter. Oh, that's not really a post though, is it? That's why it's not showing up. It's actually, location is a description. Not the fastest search here, but let's go to a discussion here. Recreating Joomla 3 template. Okay, let's go into this post. And so let's go, if we search for case study. All right, case study. We enter, it does a search. And it says at least one thing. All right, so yeah. Now, it might be over a year ago, so we'll go any date. Study. Let's try again. Oh, okay, so it found that there. So I wonder, there you go. So that's good that that worked. Now I wonder if maybe what I was running into are some settings here. So here's Kanina search, field width 20. Do we set the defaults for how often it searches? No. Can hide or show. It's almost so. Here's something that is to consider. So if I search by video here, we know there's a post that has video. I hit enter. And so something is not right there because it's not showing any results. All right, so then what I can do is this. Now, if I search for, what did I search for? Video. If I hit video, it finds that. So an interesting case here, what it looks like is that the whatever search the post search is doing here, it is not really working. Something's not working right. Because when I search for video here, it doesn't find anything. But now here's a little trick. If I still want to use this, because I like the idea of that. If I still want to use this, notice up here in the URL at the top, it's forum search / child forums equals 1. If I, let's see, just copy that. If I go search, just forum / search, without the question mark or the rest, that is a way to get here. So instead of actually having the search folder here or module, I can create an image that will take people to this page where then they can do the search that we know works. So way to salvage what's not working right there. And to do that, I'm going to do a little trick here. ChatGPT. I'm going to go to DALL-E. I need a button for my website, which has the text forum search on it. Use the colors. Let's try this. Use the branding colors that you can see at https://cybersalt.com. All right, so it's creating the image. Let's see what it comes up with. Oh, fix your typo as. Yeah. Oh, yes. Thanks. I already sent it, Valerie, but hopefully they do a little spell check there. So I'm using DALL-E here in ChatGPT 4. Oh, there you go. It went with the blue. But all right, so I like that. Could you please please do the same, but incorporate some of the orange that is on that site as well. Let's see. All right, so I asked it to maybe use a bit of the orange. Snazzy way to come up with a graphic quick, though. So it's drawing, drawing, drawing. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Not a great text there. This is not too bad. Forum search. Yeah, I like that. Maybe a little bit too many colors there, but I can always refine that. I like that. This is probably... I'm going to go with this one for now. So here's a little thing about this, though. Can you make those please make those JPEGs. Please make those in JPG format. Yeah, I think PNG. Okay, PNG format, and place them, the buttons on a transparent background. I have asked it to make it in PNGs before, or JPEGs, and it didn't. I don't know if it's a limitation of it. And of course, if I was clear in the prompts, that's the key thing about AI. If I was clear in the prompts, it would have done that in the first place. So let's see. It's creating it. I don't know if it'll come up with the same ones here. Well, they say they're on a transparent background. Let's see here. Oh, it is a PNG. Let's open that. They are, oh, they're nice. They spelled search wrong here. This says cyber search, Gober search, scum search. All right. Okay, here's what I like. I like this button here. I'm going to copy, I'm going to save this image, and I'm going to put it in delete. All right, that's the top one. I'm going to do this. I'm going convert this image to the WebP format, and removing the background. And with putting the button on a transparent background. And then I'm going to take this, I'm going to take this image and add it to there, and I search. Let's see what it comes up with. Oh, it says it can't do it. All right. Let's go up to our prompt here. I need a button. Let's just do this over again here. I need a button for my website which has the text forum search on it. Use the branding colors that you see it in both the blue and the orange. The image format should be WebP, and the button should be on a transparent background. In the meantime, let's just copy this image here. Let's go to Canva. Let's create a design. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm going to paste this. And then let's go here. We must have a tool somewhere for removing the background here of this image. It's really not a bad image itself. Let's see what ChatGPT's come up with here. Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah, the search is messed up there. That's not too bad. It's not a transparent background. Remove background.io. As Bjorn has shared, remove background.io. No, that's not it. Remove BG, remove.bg.io. Remove BG. Duh. No, that's not it either. Let's search here. Remove.bg. There we go. Only JPEG and PNG supported. Okay, so I just copied that. And I can drop a file there. Let's see how that works here. There we go. Yeah, and then this is an online editor, so that's showing the background, but then these are other things there. Yeah, so would it be nice to try this? All right, well, getting down a rabbit hole here. So I am going to just do this. Just for now, I'm going to make a button. This dude in Canva, they've got, I need a button for my website. I need a button for my website with the words forum search appearing on it. Let's do this. No. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go to button. There we go. I can pick some buttons out of here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to drive some of you mad right now. I'm going to unpublish this. Save and close. I'm going to go new. I'm going to go to CK, new module, page builder CK, and I'm just going to do this. Make a form here. This will be sidebar right, conditions. I save this first. All right. Conditions. Close. Select an existing condition. Sort by ID. Okay, Kanina forum, module, page builder, button, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to do forum search. I'm going to link to this here. And I'm going to select I'm looking for an icon. Let's use that one there. Forum search. And my color that I want it to be. Go with the blue for now. And okay, in fact, I should just go and get my colors that I want here, right? So I'm going to go F12. Going to select that orange, whatever it is. I just need to find a color here. FA6400. I'll do that one for now. White, and now I'm just going to go styles, text. I'm going to go here and I'm going to pick the same blue that I have up here. Go inspect. And that image. I need a color. Here we go. I'm going to use the eyedropper and I'm going to pick that blue right there. 3 zeros and 2B2. Copy that. That's going to be my font color. And the font that I'm going to have that at is 20. And I think I go with 22. And I think I can live with that for now. Forum search. All right, so save that. Go back to the forum here. Let's just click on forum. Oh, and here's the forum search module. And so I don't want the title showing. Save. And this is not, this is squished in there. Huh? Let's refresh. Let's go inspect. Why is that so squished? Oh, squished because it's got a bunch of margin on the left here. Huh, why don't forum ID inner forum? I wonder why it's that. So let's just ID inner, it's margin. I'm just going to do that. White space, no wrap. Okay. I'm also going to just copy that. I'm going to go back to my module because I know that I have custom CSS that I can place right there. And I'm just going to go with the margin 0. And I'm going to go to the right there. Save and close, save and close. I wonder if that's going to take care of it. It did. So I overwrote the custom CSS just for that particular ID, and that's the ID that that module gets. And I'm going to leave that there for now. But now, when people are here and they see the option here, forum search, it will take them to the page where they can actually search the forum. Great. I live with that. White space, no wrap. Yeah, that would have worked too, Bjorn, if I put that in there. Which is, got a few pages open here now. Forum search, yeah. Let's do that. I'm going to put that in there. Copy. Let's go back to the advanced module manager, forum search, and go back to here. If we put margin 20 back in, I'd go white space no wrap, colon, save, save. Let's see how that works. Still got that. Still not, I think the margin is forcing it to break anyways. I mean, it just doesn't have enough space in there. Let's just go back, and that's working well enough for me. There's probably somewhere else I could find that. But, okay, and I'm not going to put in the stats right now. I am going to do this, though. I'm going to close. I don't need the forum post search module here, so let's just keep the site toasty clean. Let's look at the position sidebar right. Select position, sidebar right. I'm going to sort by order because the user menu is right now, user menu is appearing above the forum search. And I don't want that. But that's not how it shows in here. Sometimes to get the ordering right in here, let's see. Oh, sort by, there we go. I sorted by the wrong column. All right, forum search, user menu. This is odd. Sometimes you have to change this for it to take when you add something. Let's see. See, user menu is at the top there. Oh, this is user menu for, yeah, user menu, edit module, user position, menu, edit module, user menu, position sidebar right. Where are we here? Advanced module manager. Let's put buy me a coffee up here. Why is that not showing up on the right hand side? What are its conditions? Include. Let's edit this condition set because I want to include the buy me a coffee on the forum as well. Our work, Joomla Training Cohort, Joomla 5. Category. Oh, this is showing categories. Ah, yeah. And I'm also going to add a rule. Select the rule. Let's see, that's going to be, I want to do components, categories, no. Components, Kunina, and instead of all, I want this to be any matching. So any of these categories or any of these components. If I do all, all would have to be true. This would be an and instead of an or. There's buy me a coffee. Now, user menu. Why? Buy me a coffee, user menu, forum search. Okay. Let's move that up there. Clearing the cache. Console search in R. There we go. Buy me a coffee. And of course, these buttons are here because I'm logged in as an administrator. All right, so we got some formatting change there. That's nice. This is a little narrow, I find. Inspect. Let's see here. This TD column span 4. I wonder if I can change the width of that. Maybe not. Ah. That could be tricky. TD column span 1. Oh. 1, 5, 6, 5. If I change that to a 6 and that to a 4, no, that's not how to do it. I wonder if that's somewhere in Kunina. It's probably in the template. Let's take a look and see. Kunina templates. I'm using Aurelia. All right. Default category icon. Profile icon set. Okay. Show menu. Here's a bunch of things that I can do. I don't think that this is... No. And if I select that, I end up in the same place. Now, Rude did loan me his OCH Foundation 5 template to check out. Let's just have a look and see what that does to the forum. Oh, okay, so it gives it definitely a different look. This is what he was using when he's done for himself. Yeah, still kind of squished in here, but interesting. I don't want to add the work of changing things, so I'm going to go back to that. All right, so you know what I think? I think I'm pretty happy with that. I wanted to just look good enough for people to begin using, and then we can start to fill it out. My plan is to, as people contact me, is just to update them that the best place for that is for them to get a profile on the forum. Let's log out on the forum. To go log in, register for the forum, then they can post, and then we can build things up there. Okay. That's good. And again, that is to help me manage things. All right, now why don't we try this? I'm going to open in another tab here, my control panel. Let's just see why I can't get this site working on 8.2 yet. I'm going to go to my web host here on a window that you can't see. And list an account. Let's see, there's cyberself.com. There we go. And go to PHP. PHP Multi-Manager. Go to cyberself.com. I'm going to bump this up to 8.2. Now, does that work? There's a problem. All right, good. Let's solve that. Now, to do that, we're going to go into cPanel, File Manager. I could have done this before. I'm going to go into public HTML, configuration.php, edit, and I'm going to turn on debug to true, and error reporting I'm going to set to maximum. Shabazz, my team member, will be very happy because he's been asking me about this. All right. Call to member function, get authorized view levels on null. Get module list. All right, so something. That's going to be a little bit tricky to find here. Let's do a quick search here. Joomla error. My password was displayed. Where is that? Oh, the password for the database. I see. Thanks. I will change that. I'll change that. I'll change the database. Thanks for mentioning that. These people. How am I going to see? The MySQL extension is not available. var sessions EA PHP 8.0. Oh, all right. That might. All right. So let's go into. Oh, this is an okay, MySQL. It could be then. I think that's. I have other things running on PHP 8.2. Let me just see here. All right. Hi, Stefan. I'm overdue catching up on your stuff and that other thing that I have to do for you, Stefan. So it's top of mind. MySQL. I think, let's just say, okay, change MySQL. No, MySQL extension is not available. So here's what I think I need to do. I'm going to go, I think I've seen this before on other servers. Save. And I'm going to, let me just show you. All right, so let's get the site going again here. We're going to go back to here, PHP. And I'm going to go to multi-PHP manager. And we're going to switch this to 8.1. All right. That's going to fix that. So if I very carefully go into, let's see, WHM here. Just let me look at something off screen here. Easy Apache. Okay, so I'm going to show you my web server here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at all the PHP options. I don't think it's, oh, so I'm going to customize my PHP install here. All right. So Apache PHP extensions. I'm going to go SQL and look at those and watch this. I'm going to view these all. I'm switching to 8.2 and notice PHP 8.2. I don't have MySQL ND installed, whereas for PHP 8.1 it is, and 8.0 it is. So if I do this, and then that's what I need to do. What I do now, I'm doing this right on my server, and let me just see if PHP versions, because I think I probably have 8.3 available to me as well here now. So I'm going to add that to my server. And let's just do that. SQL. And I'm going to do that for 8.3. All right. Next. And I skip to the next. I go to the end. Next. And then I review. And this should work. I've done this before. If it goes south, I have to end the live stream and get on the phone with my server company. But it should be fine. So I'm installing the MySQL PHP module that the other versions have that work with MySQLi. And then I'm also going to add PHP 8.3 to this server. This server actually, this version of WHM is end of life in June, so I actually have to get a new server. But that will be good to have this all here. There we go. So I'm going to add these things here, apparently. And nothing's going to be uninstalled, so I provision. And we will put this on the server. Now, while that is running, why don't we just very quickly do this. System, open in a new tab. Let's go install extensions and install from web. That's the newest first for the current Joomla version. This is Joomla 5 as well, right, I think. All right, so let's just see how things are going. It's provision process start. Okay, Table Maker Pro is a new one. Let's see. When is it new? As of 1 day ago. Upload your CSV or TSV files. Have each module process one file to generate as a table in your site. Each module has different layout options. You can write your own style sheet in your template. All right. No demos. Version 1.0 supports Joomla 5 natively. All right. Well, that would be, I'd like to see a demo of that. Oh, provision process is complete. All right. So let's go back to our cPanel then and refresh. Notice we have PHP 8.3 offered here. Let's do 8.2 for cybersalt.com and apply. And go here and refresh. Aha. And we get a lot of deprecated stuff here because something is not 8.2 compatible, but it's working. That's the forum. All right, well, let's see, where's our... Now that's a lot of... just go here. There's some deprecated stuff being used somewhere. Yeah, try 8.3? Sure. Now what I can do is I can turn off error reporting and debugging here, and the site's going to work in 8.2. I have to keep track though, because the error file that's recording these would get quite large. But let's do that. Let's go to control panel. Let's go to 8.3. I don't think this is going to work very well. Yep, womp. OCH responsive images. All right, it's not working with 8.3 yet. Yeah, Stefan says there's still port support for 8.2 and 8.3 in many extensions. Right. And so OCH responsive images not working with 8.3 yet, but that's okay. I can live with 8.2. So let's go to 8.2. Apply that. And then we can go into the back end here. You know, it's going to be just easier to find in configuration. Debug equals false. Error reporting equals true. Not error reporting equals none. Save. And there's the site running on PHP 8.2. Very fast too. Nice. In fact, I found this search before kind of slow on 8.1. So let's just check that out. Let's go video. Oh yeah, that's way faster. Far faster. That is great. So that's what was happening. That was a tricky one to debug out of the, find out the 500 error. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy with that. That's going to allow me to type some text now that I can just give to people when they ask for help, sending them here, and then that's going to work. It's also, the other thing too is that once questions are answered here, if there's something that's similar, I can refer them to a discussion that's already taken place or a solution, and that will save time as well. All right. Well, big leap forward. I did notice there's some things I'm going to take off here. My 5 great marketing ideas, sell your course online, and re-recommend. I think I'm just going to take those off. And just because these are things that I do, but they're not, I don't do very often. Sell your course online. It's not, I know how to do that. I've helped people do that before, but it's just such a small thing that I'm really not doing. So I would want to charge a lot of money to do it now, because it would be such a distraction. So I think what I will do is this. I'm going to go to, excuse me, menu items. I'm going to go to menus, main menu, and the consultation of 5 great marketing ideas. Sell your course online, and we recommend. I'm just going to delete those, because then I think this page should still work. Yeah, I'm going to leave it up, but just in case someone found it, you never know. Saves me 404ing it or removing it. It's an article. Maybe I'll move it to, and I've got it under services. I'll just leave it there. But that cleans up this menu here. That actually will allow me to add a few things here. Consultation form. I can change that consultations. See, probably the URL is consultation request form. But I could change that to consultation. I can move support underneath to there. Because what have I got? Tidy up this top a bit. Yeah, what is that even? Oh, yeah. All right, so that's some more tidying that I can do. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up there because I'm pretty happy with the progress of that. Thank you, everybody, for your feedback and help. And this is kind of plain, but it can, it's functional. Wrap it up there. Let me just tell you. Some news around here in CyberSalt World headquarters. We've had super warmer than usual weather. Excuse me, for our area. But we have winter snow coming, winter cold coming. Which means that I need to go outside today and get my compressor out, and I need to blow the water out of my sprinkler system so it doesn't freeze and break the lines. I was hoping I might be able to get through the whole winter without doing that. Just kept waiting and waiting. But that is not the case. It's supposed to get pretty cold tomorrow. I think like down to -8, which is very cold for us. So, but right now outside, it's beautiful and calm and not cold, which is great for me to bundle up, get my hat on, go out, do that, get it done, get ready. And then I can just be happy and be inside, cozy, warm, when the weather turns again. So, robins, I don't know if you, anyways, we have robins here in North America. Maybe there's robins in Europe, but they typically leave in the wintertime, come back in the spring. And they do that here on the West Coast as well, here in Vancouver Island. But they leave like in November and they come back. Apparently they come back in January because I saw a couple of robins out in the tree today. I felt bad for them because they've come back probably a little bit early given the weather that's coming. But there you go. They're robins. God made them. And you'll help them to figure out what they're supposed to do. Yeah, so the robins are back usually anyways, can be back about this time of year. We have flowers that have not, like we have flowers that open up in December. But we have flowers left over from the fall that are still in bloom now. So this has been pretty nice here. All right. Let's see. Where's my little button here? Okay. Well, everybody, thanks again. Thanks for your support of this channel. Happy New Year. Good to be with you again, even though we worked together last week for New Year. As usual, I hope that wherever this finds you, be it morning, afternoon, evening, or tomorrow, that you are well. Until the next time. Yeah, or tomorrow, you are well. Till the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.